Halftime Howie here with my good friend who does such a great job, Todd Kaminsky, State Senator. Todd, you're here at the Surf for All event. Talk about how important they are and what they do for the Long Beach community.
Well, first of all, I think the Scooten brothers are a great example of what it means to be a success. They established a business that's doing quite well, but it's not all about the bottom line. It's also about giving back. So they've turned, as hometown boys, one of the big families in Long Beach, they've turned their success into a great operation to give back. And that's what it's about. So you're giving people who have not had the same opportunities as others the ability to go surfing, and you hear from people who have experienced it that it really changes their life. So this is wonderful. This is such a great Long Beach story. It's got the ocean, it's got surfing, it's got taking care of people in your own community and not letting anyone be left behind. So I'm a big supporter of this. My wife and I both try to contribute as much as we can to their operation, and I'm going to be working really hard to make sure that the powers that be in our state and federal government know who they are and know the great work they're doing.
That's great, and to me, it's so inspirational that people with disabilities, autistic children, get such a thrill and for their self-esteem to be able to surf. So that's, to me, what makes this the night and what the students do with Surf for All so special.
I mean, you can imagine that when you have a disability, sometimes small things are hard to do. Just getting around, going to the airport, going on a train. A lot of these things are sometimes very difficult for people. So think about surfing. No one even would consider that as doable, and Cliff really helped break the boundaries down to say, no, we could do this. And it's such an unbelievable experience. I've been there on the beach when it happens. The smile on people's faces, on kids' faces is just, is just amazing. So, Surf for All is an amazing operation. It's a great Long Beach story. We got to keep supporting it. That's why I'm here tonight.
Yeah, and I think this speaks volumes about the Long Beach communities, whether it's Surf for All or the Waterfront Warriors, who have a big fundraiser coming up in May. The community always gets behind these great causes and works us together.
There's no doubt about it. Whether it's this, on Super Bowl Sunday with the Super Bowl Splash, whether it's the Michelle O'Neill volleyball, whether it's Waterfront Warrior, whether it's this, there's a lot of great things. When you are there at the Waterfront Warriors parade in Long Beach, if you don't have a tear in your eye, I don't know what you're thinking. And they just gave a check to this charity. So you have people who are giving back to those who are giving back. I mean, what a Long Beach thing to do tonight. So for those of you that don't know the Waterfront Warriors, and Carol O'Neill from the Michelle O'Neill volleyball charity just gave a check to Surf for All so they could help buy special equipment that lets them do what they do. I mean, if that's not paying it forward again and again, I don't know what is, and it's a great Long Beach story. So this is what it's about. I'm happy to be here tonight.
And lastly, Todd, we knew you as the Assemblyman, but talk about the difference of being a state senator and the more things as a state senator you can do for the Long Beach community.
Well, look, it's also more challenging. I went from representing 120-something thousand people to 320-something 20,000 people. So it's a big difference. Now I have Valley Stream, Rockville Center, Baldwin, Elmont. So there's a lot going on. But at the same time, this is my community. This is where I live. This is where my wife and I are raising our son. So it obviously always is a special place for me, and we got to keep going onward and upward, keep working hard. Just got the school district, I think it's an $800,000 increase in their school budget this year. So we're always looking to lower the cost of living here and making it a better experience. And we got to remember, after all the storms, after Hurricane Sandy, we got to always make sure we're building back in a smarter way. So we're working hard, and Long Beach is always close to my heart.
Thank you so much. State Senator Todd Kaminsky.
Thank you.